So today I was thinking about an idea for a video, and then I thought to myself, I've done somebody else's heist in a previous video, which will be linked below if in the description if you have not seen that one yet. Um, but I never done one myself because I didn't have an arcade. Now, as you can see, I do. So what I was thinking is I could make a two-part video. The first part, this one, where I set up the heist in its entirety, and then the second part where I do the finale with a random. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, as you guys can see, I've already done one prep before I recorded, and that was the vault contents. It's not exactly an interesting prep. The target's cash, so we're not gonna make that big of a take, but it's still a heist nonetheless. Now, I have done silent and sneaky in the past.
No way, too hot. You'll be expecting it. We need to be smart here.
As I said, I've done silent and sneaky in the past, but I have not done big con or aggressive. Now, after the latest patch, I have noticed that heists are broken, like the OG heist, the Doomsday heist, and the casino heist as well. Like, none of the guys who are supposed to be patrolling, they are not patrolling. So, if I'm gonna do big con, I should probably do the Gruppe Sechs approach. And aggressive, well, there's no way that can be glitched, so we can also do that. I'm feeling big con.
Plain sight. Bold. Good choice.
The most efficient way would be to do the Gruppe Sechs approach with Mr. Carl Abalaji, this dude, as a gunman, then get the worst driver, Kareem Dens, and then get the best hacker, which is Avi. I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm gonna get the worst driver and the best hacker, but I'm gonna get a different gunman. Now, this is big con, so we're not gonna exactly need an arsenal, but I'm feeling a carbine rifle.
Yeah, cool.
Now, for the driver...
Denzerbation. Anything we can do to keep him out of the driver's seat is probably a good thing, to be honest.
And as I said, worst driver, Kareem Dens, which is actually ironic because this is the best driver, because he can soar Sentinel Classics, which are not actually that bad, and he gives you the best vehicle spawns for getaway. Now the hacker, it's nothing too complicated. The better your hacker is, the more time you get in the vault. So there is no point of getting a bad hacker.
Whether he understands the culture we're trying to create down here is another thing.
Now that we've chosen our support crew, I'm gonna be starting the first prep, which is the Gruppe gear, or the Gruppe Sechs gear.
If we're going in as a Gruppe Sechs team, we'll need an armored car to begin with. I know they do regular runs to the diamond, but that would draw way too much attention. Here, give me a second. Excellent. There's a standard stockade under repair at an auto shop. They might not even notice it's missing.
Now, as you can see, I have a Mark 1 oppressor. I managed to snatch one during the Black Friday sales because it was so cheap. It was 1.3 mil. I could not miss out on that. So instead of a rogue, I got the Mark 1 oppressor. As you can see, I've already modded it besides the weapons, but I need research for that. So the moment I get the missile research, I'll put them on. Now, there isn't really an easy way to do this mission, so you're just better off killing all the technicians first. I'm sorry for the frame rate drops, by the way.
It's locked? Damn. One of the mechanics must have the keys. Find them and bring it home.
Christ, there's agents in the heli Kanade. Now, you can call Lester on this mission to get the cops off of you, so that's not the biggest deal in the world.
Why, hello, how you doing? How can I help? Okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
And it's not really that big of a deal delivering it.
Fix it up and give it a paint job to match the casino's car. We're missing the plates and your outfits, of course, but I've got a plan for those. Speak soon.
And there we go, delivered. Oh yeah, what I have not mentioned yet is how to get Mr. Schwartzman as a hacker, because if you have no idea how to get him, then he's at the end of the list as like a question mark. That's him. The way you get him is by destroying all 50 signal jammers, I think it was. Yeah, 50 signal jammers. I will have a video link down below in the description. The guy who made the video's got timestamps and everything, so if you have like a buzzard attack helicopter, you're gonna be done in like under half an hour. What's also worth mentioning is by destroying all the signal jammers, you get a total of 150k. You get 100k in total by getting 2k for destroying every signal jammer, and you get a 50k bonus after you destroyed them all. Plus, you do not need to buy a terabyte to get Paige as a hacker, which is nice. Now it's time for the second part of the Gruppe Sechs gear.
The old Gruppe Sechs con. Why do I love saying that? Well, if you're keeping count, we still need outfits, security passes, and the plate of an armored car, which is on the casino's roster. I've got the location where Gruppe Sechs store their trucks. Get over there and snap an image of the right plate so we can copy it.
Okay, so this mission is not that difficult. I do not think it's actually possible to do with stealth. I could be wrong about that, but me personally, I've never been able to do with stealth. So what I like to do is I like to use the stone hatchet trick, which I've used in some of my previous videos. All I do is I equip bull shark testosterone and then start killing people with the stone hatchet.
Shit. Looks like Duggan's security team is there. Must be discussing the next shipment. Keep your head down and quietly make your way to the casino stockade. It's the white and black one. Grab a pic of the plate on the rear of the truck and send it over to me.
Bull shark testosterone. And now we're kind of just going on a rampage.
Oh, you've been made. Maybe
I also love how when I activate the stone hatchet ability, Lester just shuts up immediately. And that's everyone dead.
Darn as stupid as they look. Too bad for them. You'll need to wipe them out. No witnesses. Tidy work. Now grab the bags of equipment from the back of the armored car and make a break for it. Good luck.
1199, we need help down here!
Now there's a couple things that you can do to lose the police. I'm not sure if you can call Lester on this mission, but even if you cannot, you can just hop into the sewers here. Assuming you have the arcade that I have, or like any arcade in the city. And as you can see, I have lost the police, so all we have to do is hop out of the sewers and deliver the outfits. Now, as you can see, the Mark I oppressor actually makes these types of missions a lot easier, even without the missiles. Now let's go collect the other outfits, the other part of the outfits. Time to yoink the outfits. Yoink. I mean, yoink. That was the weirdest landing of my life, but sure, it works. And there we go. Also, just look at the amount of bullet holes that my character has in his back. Like, I'm not even gonna count how much that is. Now that we've got the outfits all set, it's time to go for the vault drills. Now, the vault drills is a bit tricky.
We can con a lot of things, but we can't con a vault door. We'll still need some heavy-duty equipment to get through all that metal. And luckily enough, I just heard about an enterprising young criminal outfit who have what we need. I heard about them on the police scanner, so you'll be dealing with some cops, but no matter. It's a godsend.
Okay, so I got lucky and I got the easier mission. All I have to do in this mission is I have to kill a couple cops and steal the drills and bring them back. The other mission, you have to do the same thing, except there's gonna be a shit ton of cops, like a lot more. And it basically makes it nearly impossible to complete that mission solo, or if you have a crew, it's still gonna be difficult. I can also just do this. It's not necessary, you can just clear them out with like any old weapon. But this is just fun. Yoink. Did that police helicopter just burst the tire while I was mid-air? If they did, I'll take back what I said about their aim earlier. That's one way to get down. Let's go get the other ones. Or the other one, I should say. Time to yoink the other drill. And there we go. Now we have got the gear and the drills. The exit disguise, as you guys can see, is optional, but I highly recommend you do this, because it just makes the escape so much easier. Now, there is legit no difference between the news gear and the firefighter gear, other than the news gear is harder to do.
I'm an icky kind of guy. No one's gonna stop some firefighters from walking out of there when the alarms are going, and that is just what we want to do. You'll need a fire truck, of course, and some equipment. Luckily, there are a few stations in the area. Grab a truck and bring it back here.
Now, this is like the easiest mission you can get. There's a harder one, but that one is decently easy too. All I have to do is steal a truck, call off the cops, and bring it back. In the news mission, you have to go to their HQ, which, as you can imagine, there are a shit ton of officers there.
Really isn't gonna help.
Now, as I said before, the outfits, like, there is
Hey
no
there.
difference between the
What
news
can I help you
outfits
with?
and the other outfits.
Okay, so you're in
the
serious
firefighter
trouble,
outfits.
and you need my help.
They legit have the same
Okay,
effect.
okay. Your gunman will stash these outfits at the casino using the chutes in the hotel section. Not sure where they'll end up exactly. Could be the laundry room or the waste disposal. But either way, that's where you'll grab them on the way out if you need them.
It did that like under a minute. That's legit the easiest mission ever. Now that we have got the gear, the drills, and the exit disguises, there's not many more preps to do, to be honest, because Duggan shipments is not necessary for a big con. It really helps. Don't get me wrong, it really helps, but it's not necessary. The security passes I would consider mandatory because it just makes the mission, or that makes the finale so much easier, so we're going to be doing that in a minute. The patrol routes is handy to have, not necessary. All you have to do is you have to use the stone hatchet trick and you're good. And for the rest it's all mandatory. So let's just go steal ourselves some. Make sure to get the level 2 passes, by the way, not the level 1.
Hey, Group A is at the diamond to carry security passes to get them, or us, through level 2 doors. I've identified a soft target spending their day off in a haze of booze and drugs. Sending you the location now.
Now again, I got lucky. I got the easy mission. In this mission, all you have to do is just dance like a retard, then search for here, and you got it. The other mission is the one where you have to steal a Romero hearse and go to the morgue. That one is really easy too. It just takes a little longer. But you can complete both preps in like under 5 minutes, depending on how far the location is, obviously. Oh yeah, an important thing to note is do not, if you're in a helicopter or like a jet or something, do not fly directly over the house in this mission, otherwise they're going to call the cops on you anyway.
Okay, the Group A is somewhere in this mess. Just blend in with the party goers while I try to identify them. I don't know, get a drink, dance, or something. Just avoid lingering too close to people you don't know. Stranger danger.
Now, as I said before, you can either decrease suspicion by emoting through the interaction menu, you can get a drink, or you can just dance. The most effective way to decrease your suspicion is by just standing on, like, below this tent and start dancing until Lester sends you the text. Oh boy, don't tell me I'm animation locked. Oh, there we go. No! Okay, there we go. Come on, stop! Character! Okay, finally. So that was weird. Now, there's a couple locations where they can be.
Too much, something. This is easier than I thought. Get the pass before they wake up. Damn it! Where's the pass? The idiot must have dropped it somewhere around there. No need to drop that off. Hold on to it for now, and we'll use it next time you come back to the planning room.
So, as you guys saw, I got lucky again because I was just walking around and she just happened to lay down there. There's a couple locations they can be. It's just search around the parties, not that big of a party. And that's this prep complete. You do not actually have to bring the pass in, so that's why the prep's complete right now. Now we've got the gear, the drills, the exit disguises, and the level 2 pass. So all we basically need is the key cards, the weapons, the getaway vehicles, and the hacking device, which should not be that difficult. Let's start with the rifle loadout. Sure.
Right, so your weapons. We don't want anything that can be traced back to us, so we're going after a little import-export operation off the coast. Blast in there and take the shipment. I'm sure we could pull this off with any old thing from ammunition, but we gotta be careful. I mean, I appreciate irony as much as the next lazy Gen Xer, but I didn't come out of retirement just to get put in a jail cell. And we have Georgina to think about, so, you know.
Now, you guys have noticed that I'm not using my oppressor for this. That's a very simple question to answer. I do not have missiles on that thing, and you need to take out enemies in this mission, so I'm just going to use a buzzard. If you don't own a buzzard, you can just do the mission normally. You can just go on a sea shark, drive over there, and then take them out manually. It's just going to take a bit longer. Now, a really easy way to do this mission is by legit just spamming missiles.
You must be a little late to the party. Should go ask him out the goons and then take that plane.
And now we're just gonna collect the plane. I was gonna destroy this buzzard anyways. I'm just gonna fly it into the sea. And then it's just, you're gonna have a couple helicopters chasing you, but they're froggers and they only have gunners with combat MGs, so they're not really gonna do all that much. So from here on, it's legit just fly.
Give yourself a good run and take off. Then I'll need you to land at the airfield I've marked on your GPS. Your gunman will be there to collect the shipment.
So as I said, all you have to do is fly back, so I'll be back when I deliver it.
Take her down gently. Don't want to wreck the shipment. Or yourself. Oh, and make sure the wheels are down. Seems obvious, I know, but...
So this aircraft's got VTOL mode, vertical takeoff and landing, so if you press...
unmarked weapons at the casino for you. They'll likely be dropped in the laundry room or waste disposal. Now you might want to remember this on the heist. Otherwise you'll be down to just a pistol.
What I was trying to say before Lester interrupted me was, this thing has VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing, so if you press E on PC or, like, I think it's, if you press the left joystick on both consoles, then you will, change to VTOL mode. Now that we've got the rifle loadout, we're going to steal the getaway vehicles. Note that you do not have to steal the vehicle that it displays right away. You can legit click on it, then switch to a different vehicle. I don't recommend the Canyo, the Asbo, or the SC Classic unless you want the trade prices for them, because overall they're just really bad getaway vehicles. They do not steer very well, and the speed's terrible. The Sentinel Classics are okay, however, so we're gonna go steal those.
Okay, let's get your getaway vehicles. This might not sound like the best idea, but you're gonna steal them off the cops. Nah, trust me on this. It all makes perfect sense. I just don't have time to explain it to you. Get over there, sneak into the compound, and jack them.
Now, I got a little unlucky with this mission. I know, right? Finally. There's an easy mission, which you literally just have to knock out a couple valet guys and scare them away, and then they literally hand you the vehicles. I got the mission where you have to steal them off the cops. If you do this as stealth, it's going to be a whole lot easier. It's not actually that difficult to do as stealth, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Now, as you guys can see, there is two officers standing right here. Those guys will spot you on the way out, so you want to stick to like this side so you do not get spotted.
That would be the best case scenario. You might need to move some of the other cars out of the way first.
Now, the car spawns are always in the same locations. Now, what you want to do is you do not want to knock any of these guys out because they will spot you. Those guys over there, you just want to ignore them. There's only a couple cars you gotta move. There's one car over here, one of the cars that we need, and there's another car like over there. Like over there. Now there's one guy patrolling. He's not gonna be that big. He's not gonna be that big of an issue. I'll show you where the other car spawn is in a minute after I have delivered this car. Now, all that you want to do is you just want to evade as many officers as you can and just drive out. Now, those two guys that I showed at the beginning, they will spot you, so you have to stick to the right side and exit through the right side. And that's how you do a stealth. I'll come back for the second vehicle after I have delivered this. And there we go, that's the first car delivered. Now, those same guys from before, they will spot you now too if you approach from the wrong side, so remember, always approach from the right side. Otherwise they're going to spot you and you're going to get, I think it was a 4-star. So all you want to do is just sneak past them and stick to the left here. Now the other car spawn is at the left side of the building. Now for the second car, you need to move a couple vehicles again. As you guys can see, the vehicles right here. I think you only need to move one. Now, if this guy is coming towards you, all you want to do is just stick to this corner right here, and he'll just walk straight past you without spotting you. Now, as I said before, you're going to get a 4-star if you do get spotted, which is really annoying. So, I recommend at least trying to do it stealth. Now we can just completely drive past this guy. They do not even hear the engine. Remember, stick to the right side. And then all you have to do is deliver it and you're done. So again, this mission is not really that difficult unless you get spotted, so stay under the radar.